Deal Surgeons, Elite Masterminds. What's going on? This is Anthony. So, just doing this review right here. Is my screen still recording? Okay, yeah. So, I'm just doing this review, and it's kind of bittersweet. It's kind of bittersweet. So, let me go over the first one. So, I'm talking about two different deals. So, the first one is I have to go to a different chart. Hold on. Let me go to a different chart to break down the first deal. Um, that's not the one. It's this chart right here. All right, so well, I guess I was right with this one. Well, this one right here is I don't know what my screen is lagging right now, but this one right here, um, I thought it was going down here, and I went short, and it immediately reversed and basically took the whole account that I had. Um, this one right here was kind of tricky because I thought this was a classic trade. What you see now, what you think, which is true, but this is basically a bull flag right here. What's my screen going slow like that? This is a bull flag right here. So that's why. Then I thought it was a descending triangle, which this what ended up happening with the price proves that it was, or that it is. So these patterns get kind of tricky, but the descending triangle means that if the lows are being flattened like this, it's basically gonna push down. And so I went. I should have bought into this move right here if I believed this was a bull flag, and it reversed immediately and took the whole account that I had. Um, but I guess I really can't get that mad because uh, with this being a descending triangle, it was supposed to go down, but I thought it was going to break, but it didn't break right here. It broke right here, as you can see. So now let's talk about the second deal. Let me go to a different chart. This one right here is bittersweet because I should have known better. I just sometimes I guess when you see something you haven't seen before, you get a little spooked. Now, on the daily, we always the way I've been trained to do this to always uh, you know trade in the direction of the daily premise, which the 9 and the 18 moving averages already crossed down. So I already knew. I never really practiced this until now, but now I see that it is powerful because I got in right here, and the way I get in, thanks to ITC, if I want to go short, I get in while it's going up. So that's what I did right here. And then I started getting mad because it kept going up, and I'm like, hold on. But on the daily chart, the institutional bias is down. So what the hell is it doing going up? And I was like, whatever. I didn't put a stop loss in because if I did, I would have been out. I knew even if it went up, I didn't think it was going to go past here. And I already was poking down here. So sometimes it'll do that. It'll show you which way it wants to go before it goes and then it'll go the opposite direction only to end back. So I got in here. I was kind of being scared because I already took a few losses earlier. But when I actually back tested this at least 20 times, 20 different scenarios, this is a little move that I've been analyzing myself. This Asian range right here. It always go down to negative 27, or one of these other extensions. Worst case. So, but since this block was so big right here, going towards the end of the day, this is 5 p.m. New York Standard Time. I was thinking, maybe it's just gonna go right here and then go up. But and so I could have called all this move right here if I wouldn't have been scared. At least right here, uh, you know, uh, I had like that big loss I just talked about, and then I had like another loss, so it kind of messed with my psychology. So I was in drawdown here, but I had a 0.1 on, so it didn't affect me that much. And so when I looked at it, I was like, damn, did my account get blown or what? I don't think it. I was like, nah, it didn't get blown up. I don't think, because all I had was a 0.1 on, but I didn't have that much in this account that I was trading on. Especially when I seen this spike right here, I was like, well, maybe. And but I was like, nah, I don't think it was blowing. So from here to here, I caught that. The reason I set up these two moves, because this is basically an in your sleep move when I wasn't watching it. But if you understand the institutional signature, then it'll be okay. So I was like, okay, if it comes down here, it's going to break and then go back up. This is what I thought it was going to do. I just draw it out right here. So I was right here, and it was going up. So as it was going up, I bought in because I see that actually works. What ITC talks about. Um, and then I thought it was going to go like this and then come down here and break. Uh-oh. So I thought it was going to come right here, go down here, and then break, come down a little bit, and then go back up, because every time it breaks a low, it retraces and then goes back down. And then I thought it was going to catch me right here, and then I get out right here. I should have held it longer, but next time I'll know better. Also, I was getting confused right here. I think I had lost. I took a loss right here because I was getting confused as to. I like catching this move right here because based on my current schedule, it's two different ways I can get in here and do something. And this is during the end of the day, early Asian session here. And then I like to catch that move down to London Open. And so it did this. I was in drawdown, but I had a 0.1 on. And then right here, which is what I did, which was, I'm happy I did. I put a bigger position on right here because all the back testing, I knew that it went to negative 27 or lower. So right here, it went between. This is actually a level. I think this is negative 80. I think this is negative 80 level. Let me actually see, because I did some testing on this. I think I already have it in here somewhere. Negative 27. Let me see. Negative 0.80. Yeah, it looked like it was negative 80, but it was a different level. So I mean, it's kind of bittersweet because you spend all this time researching, and you want to get paid for that. And I did a lot of testing on this, and it definitely went to negative 27, and I didn't trust it. And I could have held it to here, but I didn't take a loss. So, I mean, that's good. But this is kind of what happened here. And this right here is the previous day's Asian session range before midnight. And so this kind of let me know if it's, how violent the next day is going to be. So yeah, so that's what happened. So I'm about to end the video. Thanks for watching.